a Friday the 13th reboot that I don't think we really needed. And then we've had nothing ever since. So this is one of the figures from that original movie. This is the NECA 18-inch Jason Voorhees figure. He comes with 3 accessories. I only have, I guess, 2 of them. Which is his... He would have included like a sack head too for this. But he also comes with this massive machete.
You know what's crazy is that low taper fade like meme is, dude, it is still.
It comes with this big machete. Okay. I like the details on it a lot. I do wish he came with more weapons besides just the big machete, but I mean, just the essentials here with that. And even comparing it to the Rob Zombies, if I get the knife. I can't get the Rob Zombie knife from the 18-inch Michael. I mean, it's crazy how big the machete is. The knife looks so tiny compared to it, but pretty big machete. Looks pretty cool. The Jason figure does not have any sounds, unlike the Michael Myers, which is fine by me. His legs are in this position though, so that's nice. So he has no problem standing. The sculpt work on him is pretty good, I think. I like it a lot. For this being like a 17-year-old figure, yeah, no, 16-year-old figure. It's very well sculpted and painted. All the flannel lines on the jacket and the arms, the pant legs with the rips in them, all the rolls and stuff in the pants. The shirt even too has like dirt cuts in it. It's crazy cool. The hands are also very well detailed. They have dirt, a dirt wash on all of them, so they look grimy. So that's cool. The hair on the mask, the hair and the mask actually are very well detailed. I do not like that you can see his one good eye through the mask. Don't really like that. I don't like it much when you can see Jason's eyes through the mask, so it kind of just throws it all off. But he also, his hair, which is interesting. Hair's very well detailed. The mask can be removable here. He looks pretty freaking ugly with it, without it on. The hair is attached to the mask for some reason. I don't really like it that much. His head looks unpainted. I might go in there and put some like a black wash or something on it, just to get it like grimier, because it just looks too clean for me. I kind of wish they did what they did for the hands with the head, the mask. He also has that big old spot on his forehead too, to where the mask would plug into. And the mask can easily just slide on back to its position. The machete can store on the figure. You have to flip this up here, this down, and there's a little sheath pouch here that you can just slide. I would be careful too if you do on this figure. The machete has been known to break over the years, so just be careful with that. But the machete with Jason looks pretty cool. I like how it stores on the leg. So that's cool. Removing the machete is, I'd say, easier said than done, but it's kind of tough to get out of there because of how awkward the sheath is. It can just plug into his hand, and it does take a little bit of force to get in there. I have to do it off camera. Alright, that took me longer than it should have, but here he is with machete. He looks pretty cool with it. There are some poses you can get him into in terms of the posability here. His head can swivel all around. His head is also on a peg, so like that. I already tried to see if we could swap the Rob Zombie one with this. It does not work, unfortunately, which I think would have been kind of cool. But the waist here can swivel here like this. Arms can rotate like this. You can go out to the side like that. This arm is a little droopy, which is alright. Swivel here, and then there's some wrist swivel here. He can do this pose, which is kind of cool. This is how I'm going to be displaying him. with that machete like that. He can do a almost over the shoulder pose like this here, if you want him to, like that with the machete. So that looks cool. He's not very poseable, unfortunately, but that's fine. I mean, he is just gonna sit on a shelf. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty cool for what it is. I like him a little more than the Rob Zombie Michael, and I mean, just bringing that in for comparison here. They scale really well with each other, and they both are gonna, you know, I'm gonna be having them like fight each other on my display at some point. But I do like the Jason a little bit more. He looks a lot more cooler to me in terms of the reboot design. The Rob Zombie Michael is just a little mid, but they're still both really cool. But final thoughts on this figure? I like him a lot. He is decently expensive online. I am just thankful that my uncle gave me this along with a bunch of other old horror figures by NECA and other things. So, I mean, yeah, great figure. I mean, if you're looking for a Jason that if you want to spend a lot of money on a Jason, that's, you know, from that reboot movie. If you do like that reboot movie, go ahead and buy this one. Otherwise, get the NECA one, the Ultimate figure that they released a couple years ago for that film. But let me know what you think about this guy in the comments down below. Yeah, just make sure you like this video, and if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe, and stay tuned because I've got a lot more horror stuff coming out.